Hello, fifth graders. So yesterday we were talking about adding fractions with common denominators or with unlike denominators. Today we're going to be talking about subtracting fractions with unlike denominators. Very, very, very similar process. You still need to find a common denominator before you subtract fractions as well. So let's look at this first problem. We have 2/9 minus 1/6. What I want you guys to do on a scrap piece of paper is to write the first 5 multiples of 9 and for the first 5 multiples of 6. And what would be the lowest common denominator for these two fractions? Well, if we list them, we have 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. 6 would be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. The lowest common denominator or lowest common multiple is 18. All right, so 18 is going to be our common denominator, which means that 9 times 1, 2 is 18. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. You get 4/18 as our equivalent fraction. 6 times 1, 2, 3 is 18. So whatever you do to the bottom, do to the top. So we get 3/18. So now we have 4/18 and 3/18. And instead of adding them, now we are going to subtract them. So 4/18 minus 3/18. 4 minus 3 is 1. Remember, just like addition, when we subtract fractions, the denominator does not change. It is 1/18. And now we always want to think, can it be simplified? In this case, can 1/18 be simplified? No, it cannot. And that goes with our rule. Whenever the numerator is 1, it's in simplest form. All right, so let's look at the next one. We have 6/5 minus 3/8. So again, on a scrap piece of paper, list the first 5 multiples of 5, the first 5 multiples of 8, and tell me what the lowest common multiple is. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Well, it looks like after listing the first 5 multiples of each, we don't have a common denominator yet. So that means that we have to keep going. All right, so in this case, I'm going to just extend this a little bit. So I'm going to rewrite these over here. 25, 30. I'm going to erase these. All right, we have 35, 40, 45. I'll go to 50. Okay, then we have 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. Do we have to keep going? No, because we found if we extended the multiples of 5, the lowest number they have in common is 40. So our lowest common denominator is 40. 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gives you 40. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. 6 times 8 is 48. And 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gives you 40. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top, and you get 15. All right. So now we are going to subtract those fractions. We have 48/40 minus 15/40. And we are going to get, again, the denominator stays the same. So the denominator is 40. We have 48 minus 15. We get 33. And again, in our head, we always say, can it be simplified? That is always there. Automatically, when you get an answer, you should think in your head, can I simplify? In this case, there is no number that can be evenly divided by 33, or that 40 or 33 can be evenly divided by. So it cannot be simplified. Our answer is 33/40. All right? So what I want you guys to do right now is I want you, for your homework, to complete this next slide by yourself. All right? So I want you to find the lowest common multiple of these and the lowest common multiple of these. And I want you to subtract them using that common denominator. And again, at the very end, always think, can it be simplified? If it can, use those boxes to divide the top and bottom by a certain number. All right, so complete this slide by yourself, and we'll go over it tomorrow, but this is a homework assignment, completing this last slide. All right. Let me know if you do have any questions, and have a wonderful